Okay, folks, hello. This is Cedric Palm, future chef Cedric Palm, for my Sinclair Garde food carving video. What I'm going to be doing here is something fairly simple. I'm going to be demonstrating how to make a radish mice. These are very good for cheese trays and vegetable trays. Little cute, whimsical character to have in your any food tray for that matter. And I'm going to be demonstrating how we do this. What we do is, of course, we wash our hands and wash our vegetables. Food safety first. Even though this is an edible garnish and may not be eaten, you always want to have all your vegetables on your vegetable tray, whether they be a garnish or not. You have to wash your vegetables. What we do is we take a whole radish and sacrifice one of them so we can slice the ears. And so what we do is we slice very thin slices so we can fit them onto the mouse. And so we'll carve as evenly and as thinly as we possibly can. And so those will be our ears. Now the whole radish, when it's fresh, of course, comes complete with a tail, as you can see. And this one's a little long, so we're going to trim off a little bit of it. Still going to be a good looking tail though. And the front of it, we're going to cut off the front part of the stem, and that's going to be the nose. So we're going to cut off some of that green, leaving some of the green on there, and that will be the nose. I'm going to throw that away in a little garbage pail here. Now, for it to lay flat, because it's round, you don't want it rolling around on the tray, so it'll stabilize on the tray. Cut a little bit of the radish off the bottom, so you have a little flat surface. That will, of course, stabilize it, so you can not only work with it, but display it on the tray. First things first, though, for the front, where the nose is going to be, on the top, on either side, we're going to cut some thin wedges into the radish, and those are going to be where we place the ears. And so we cut very thin, fairly deep, but very thin wedges into the radish on both sides. And this, again, this is going to be where we place our ears. Very thin, but deep enough so we can place our ears. Take a little more off of there. Just make sure that, again, the wedges are deep enough, but thin enough. You don't want the ears wobbling around in there. And we'll place our ears in our prepared. Maybe a little deeper on that one. Again, this is practice makes perfect. A little more out of that one, and we'll place our ears in their place. A little big on the ears. I might cut a little deeper on this side here. Again, you know, as you hone your skills, you'll figure out what works and what doesn't. Okay, so here's our ears and the nose. Now for the eyes on the front, we will cut just tiny little holes for what we're going to use for the eyes, just so we can fit what's going to be in the places for the eyes. We have little holes there, just enough. And what we're using, oh, there goes one of the ears, is we're using cloves, whole cloves. And what I'm doing is I'm sticking into the holes I prepared the eyes, and there you have a prepared radish mouse for cheese trays and so on. So as you can see, there's the one we just did, and there's the one I prepared ahead of time. So there's our radish mouse, and next time we will do a video maybe on how to do crowns, simple crowns, and I'm going to do some more practice also on swan apples, which is something I have a lot of practice yet to do. So that's Cedric Palm, future chef Cedric Palm, for my carving video, and I hope you enjoyed our time.